People don't understand how
Stacking in my bag. Yeah, stacking in my bag. Got a crypto grind. Currency's flowing, every coin's on my mind. My Coinbase the upper, watch my numbers climb. In this damn fine, feeling so prime. Hustling these protocols, phones in the van. Emptying out my radar, I can't understand. Jumping on the wave, watch me move the plan. Holding diamond hands in this crypto land. Got my eyes on the prize, making moves like a king. Every transaction hit a cash raises ring. Ride a blockchain, we won't never be slow. In the world of finance, that's the profit.
if you're holding real world assets, utility assets, you are a bank.
Yeah, of course, we go over the news and stuff, but we just do what feels natural when we be doing our thing.
Gotta get this money on. Gotta get this money on.
Gotta get this money on.
We gotta get this money on. We gotta get this money on. But while we're in the process of getting this money on, don't get finessed. Don't get finessed. We gotta talk. Everybody come on in. Some people gonna like what I got to say. Some people don't. Some people gonna feel it and be like, dang, okay, it's true. Let me watch myself. Some people egotistical, they not gonna hear it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't care because I'm gonna say it anyway. Get everybody in here, guys. We need to talk. We gotta talk. And I'm gonna just be straight up. We gotta talk about this metal situation. Love the asset, I still hold it. So I'm not fudding the asset whatsoever. I more so want to talk about the metal community, the TDBN. Is that what they call it? The TDBN community. We need to talk about it. I need y'all to come in. Okay. I need y'all to share the live out. Matter of fact, share it with the TDBN community because the message is more so for them. Please share the live out. Please. Please. Jesus Christ. Please get the TDBN community in here. I should have hashtagged it.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody said, did you hear about China president having a heart attack or something? Nah.
Damn, what just happened?
My internet being stupid, bro. Ain't even nobody here. It's only me. Maybe I should open the blinds up. Maybe that'll help with the connection. Maybe the blinds is blocking Verizon's weak ass connection.
Need some sunlight. Need some sunlight. Need some sunlight. Okay.
So yeah, I got my Starlink. However, they got to come install it on the roof. So I got to get the installation. So I know some of y'all like, Kween, I thought you was getting Starlink. I thought yeah. Until I figured out I got to put the shit on the roof. I got to do the extra shit.
Yeah, that's annoying.
I did it because I saw people still said it worked. They still have theirs in the house and it's on the floor or something, and they just keep it by the window and it still worked. Not at my house. Not the way these houses are built in Nevada. The satellite just can't seep through these concrete homes that we live in. So
it sucks. Still dealing with infrastructure problems in 2026.
Yeah, in 2026. You know what I'm saying?
Go figure.
You know what I'm saying? Kween, you're super cute today. Thank you. Thank you so much. D look good today too. He cut his hair.
I shaved, fam.
Everybody come in here though. Yeah, y'all get the TDBN community. Y'all get all the TDBN people. The message really for them. However, they can catch the recording. Irvin said we low but still a profit. For sure. Not tripping. And even if we get out of profit for a couple days, that's fine. Like, this is the crash we've been waiting for. I meant to tell y'all that too. This is the crash we've been waiting for. This is the crash we have been waiting for. Y'all get ready. It's about to get ugly. It might get uglier from here. I don't know. But it could get uglier. So let's talk about it real quick. Only thing it's not too much. I just want to remind the metal community more so that this is how you have to look at this situation, because a lot of y'all, I think, are excited about the project because it's like Marshall was very active with his followers, which is cool. He's very active on Twitter and all of this good stuff, which is cool. I still think it's cool. I just want to remind y'all that this is how it is. Like, the crypto community is small, right? Because a lot of people haven't gravitated towards the space yet. They don't know about it. They don't understand it. So you got to look at it like this. It's still an arena, okay? We're in the audience, sitting in the crowd, right? And then there's a back room at this arena that we're not allowed at. We can't go back there, okay? And that's where the elites are, the people who run this shit. That's where they are, because at the end of the day, this blockchain shit is a big deal. This is the biggest shit in the world right now, in my opinion. Outside of like AI and automation and all that. This is the biggest shit in the world, right? Because we're transitioning. So y'all got to remember, we're at this arena. The elites are in the back. We can't go back there. And they'll send some little wolves out. Hey, I got a blockchain. Hey, guys. But what I think y'all are forgetting is that the wolf came from the back room you're not allowed at. And I just wanted to remind y'all that all of them niggas is in the same orbit. Please do not forget that Marshall Hayner was with Jed McCaleb at Stellar. Now, there's a little bit of evidence out there that he also may have some ties with Ripple. We can't factually prove it on paper, but, you know, even DeFi King has a video out regarding Marshall's dealing with Ripple.
Ooh.
Okay? So, you guys are trying to bring awareness, like, hey, we need to be questioning Ripple. Please don't forget, Marshall came from that same back room. It's all I'm trying to remind y'all of, to stay focused. We're here to get money. We're here to get paid, but please stay focused and don't be sitting here trusting wolves. That's all I'm saying.
He did come from the same back room.
He came from the same background, and y'all have forgotten that. I don't like I told y'all, I'm here to get paid. I'm not here to push companies or anything like that. We just have to talk about it because these are the assets we're invested in. Okay, but I don't trust none of them. I don't the same way I don't trust Brad Garlinghouse, David Schwartz. I don't trust them, the twins. I don't trust Jim. I don't trust none of these Chainlink. I don't trust none of these founders. And Marshall's in that same boat. And I never forgot that. I never forgot that. So all I'm saying is push y'all little token, push metal. Y'all don't have to try and drag down XRP because y'all want this, because this really what's going on. I'm gonna just tell y'all the real tea. They want y'all to sell y'all XRP, reallocate it to XPR to pump up metal, or reallocate it to metal. That's what they want y'all to do. That's why they're pushing this narrative. Oh, we need to look into Ripple. Y'all not questioning this? They're in the Epstein files. Blah blah. They all from the same arena, nigga. What are we talking about? They're all in the same orbit. So we can't trust. So if we're gonna question Ripple's dealings with Epstein from 2016 or whenever that was in those files, then we need to question Jed McCaleb. We need to everybody. That means we throwing everybody in the ring then, because all of them had with Ripple back then. So that means they all was dealing with Epstein. So the same way we can't trust Ripple and we questioning Ripple, we got to question Marshall Hayner too, because he was dealing with Jed McCaleb and Stellar. And Jed was at a point in time over there with Ripple. They're all in the same orbit, and I think the TDB and community has forgot that. All I'm saying is we're here to get paid. We're here to get paid, and y'all don't have to push metal and then try and get the XRP community to sell their XRP to try and push metal up. That's literally what their agenda is. I won't tell you how I know, but just because y'all ain't called me and y'all called D, y'all ain't think D was gonna tell me what the hell y'all was talking about.
Come on, fam. Come on, man. Shout out to Daniel. He said I got the pay.
Oh, damn, you send it to me right now. Yeah, send it to me now, nigga. Oh, wait. Send it to me.
Too much, fam. Too much.
Ripple
we standing on this hill. We standing on this hill over here.
Ripple was mentioned in the files, Bryce. Ripple has been brought up in the files. Same way Stellar was brought up in the Epstein file. They're in the files, bro. Behind Bitcoin. Yeah. I'm just saying, I don't, me personally, that doesn't bother me that Ripple or Stellar was in the Epstein file. And I thought Kurt came on here and told y'all that don't be surprised if this gets brought up as far as Bitcoin having dealings with Epstein and all that. I thought Kurt came on here. Maybe I was on the phone with him. I don't know. I thought he came up here and told y'all that don't be surprised if Bitcoin's brought up and then they used that as a catalyst to bring the market down.
Yeah.
And that's literally what happened.
That was
Kurt and them was not. Yeah, that was a while ago. Kurt and them was not wrong. They were just early. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm reading y'all comments. They were afraid of Ripple and Stellar because of their ecosystem. Exactly. So I just wanted to that's all it really was, y'all. I don't want nothing too crazy. I just wanted to remind, because I think people in the metal community are forgetting that Marshall's in the same orbit with them. You can't trust him no more than you could trust David Schwartz, no more than you could trust Brad Garlinghouse, no more than you could trust anybody in any of these founders of these big assets that's dealing with BlackRock, the World Economic Forum. Vanguard, if they all in that space and they all, you can't trust none of these people, okay? You can't trust none of them. We just here to reap the benefits of the conversion to the new system. We're just reaping the benefits of it. Truthfully, we just getting the breadcrumbs because we knew about it and most people didn't. That's why we here, but we're not here to get buddy and make friends with Marshall Hayner and the rest of these people. I'm not here to be friends with these people. Nah. I'm here to get bread, to take care of my family, and to get the fuck out of the way. Yeah, please don't lose sight of that. I think other people have different agendas, so please be careful of the influencers that you guys are following, because everybody may not have the same agenda as me and D. See, me and D are here to, bring awareness and to take care of our families. That is why we do what we do. Everybody, some other people may not have that. That may not be their task. That may not be on their agenda. They may have a whole different. You never know what people got planned when they get this bread. So please be careful. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to bring awareness and let y'all know that y'all can push metal and y'all can, bring awareness to that blockchain. The blockchain is amazing. I think they have an amazing protocol. I love the DeFi over there. I think it's great, but y'all don't have to drag down or try and drag down XRP and bring all this other shit up to try and get people to sell their XRP to buy metal. Is all I'm saying. Like, stop doing that. That shit is whack and it's lame as hell. I'm just being completely honest with y'all. It's lame as fuck what y'all doing. Okay? Please stop that shit. And I'm being nice right now, trying not to call out names because I don't really do the drama. I don't care to do the drama. I'm here to put the news out. But when I get in my Patreon and people are starting to catch on to what y'all doing and they put it in the chat, I got to address it. Yeah. I got to address it because I'm in a position of leadership and I have to make sure that our people that are paying for this Patreon are not in confusion. We got to stay focused. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want my people confused because then I got to deal with it. So I got to deal with y'all shenanigans because y'all want to be out here pushing these narratives to try and bring up another coin. You can own both. It's totally fine. Truthfully, like if y'all out here like, oh, that's dealings with Epstein, with everything that we fucking do. I'm drinking Saratoga water right now. The founders of Saratoga probably got something to do with Epstein. I need to not drink the water. Yeah. I'm just saying, y'all don't understand how crazy y'all be sounding. And this is why, people that are more aware or woke or, that people call conspiracy theorists, this is exactly why people don't take us serious. Because y'all don't be thinking about everything else. Y'all be saying stuff and y'all don't be thinking about it a little on a deeper level. And be taking it way too far, fam. Way too far. You got to come up for air at some point. Right? You gotta come up for air. You say that all the time. You gotta come up for air, bro. You got Jesus. And it's just because trust me, we know we've been there, but it comes a point in time where it's just like, oh, all right, exactly. I gotta chill out. I gotta chill the fuck out. Exactly. Because I'm gonna actually read the post that prompted me to come up here and really tell y'all this, because shout out to the Patreon. Shout out to the Patreon. Shout out to the Patreon. Shout out to y'all up in there. So it was a post, it was a screenshot put up. People in the Patreon know which one I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say it on here because I don't feel like dealing with drama. I don't feel like having no phone calls today. I don't have no patience right now, okay? But someone said, said something about this post irritates me. It was basically a screenshot about Ripple being mentioned in the Epstein email. Its legitimacy needs to be questioned now. Basically, they were saying Ripple's legitimacy needs to be questioned because they were in this Epstein email. So this is what the person said. It's like all the meticulous influencers wants us to jump on the XPR ship and ditch XRP. So when I get posts like this in the Patreon, I gotta address it. And I gotta tell you, listen, I'm so glad you realize the finesse. Shout out to that person. Common sense is kicking in for people. I'm glad you understand, you see what they're trying to do. Because that's literally what they're trying to do. They want y'all to reallocate. Yeah, they know people low on cash. Some people maybe can't get both. And they're like, well, just sell your XRP for XPR. They're in the Epstein files. We're not.
That's crazy, fam.
But y'all also
crazy.
Did Metal exist when these emails that's coming out? Was Metal even around? Like that's probably. But let me shut the fuck up. I'm gonna get into the news. I'm done. I addressed what I wanted to address. We're gonna move forward. We're gonna move forward. I just was bringing awareness that y'all please don't forget the mission here, okay? And please, you can get both if you can afford it. You don't have to bring down others to uplift others. Please stop doing that. It's whack.
If this stuff wasn't happening, why in the hell is all these people meeting up for all these different summits and meetings right now? Were they just getting up? They just meeting up just to meet up?
Right.
They just meeting up just to say, oh, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. Like let's be real. Let's be real.
You feel me? So yeah, team get money, team green tap in, green dots in the chat, team money, team green tap in. We about to get started with the news, and get these updates out of the way for y'all this afternoon. So yeah, for sure. Chris, what's good, Chris? What it do? What up, though? All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Yeah, green dots, green hearts in the chat. Team green, team get money. That's all we on. That's all we on.
Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the shares up, fam. We had 11K over there on TikTok. Let's go.
Yeah, let's run the likes up, y'all. Yeah, let's run the likes up. Team green, let's get it. Team green, drop some fires. Team get money. We're gonna get started. So let me share my screen. So I'm gonna actually start off with this Gemini news. This is crazy. They do this every time. This is the FUD I be talking about. This is how people miss out on bread. They and then they wait till the market dip so that you sell at a loss to scare you. And then some people, it's so like,
and they're gonna bring that shit right back up.
Right. It's like y'all still falling for this in 2026, bro. Come on now. Y'all should understand how the market works at this point. They say whatever, scare you because the market's already going down, you're already scared, and then they come out with headlines to scare you even more. Next thing you know, you selling at a loss.
This right here is for people that got in the market in 2025. This shit right here. This shit that's happening right now. You got in the market last year. They trying to scare y'all out. But go ahead.
For sure. Let me get this on the screen real quick. All right, bet. So yeah, let's talk about Gemini real quick. So Gemini / staff exits Europe amid crypto downturn. So here's what the article's talking about. So here's what's happening at Gemini. So Gemini, y'all know, is a U.S. cryptocurrency exchange founded by Tyler and Cameron Winklevoss. Here's another set of twins we ain't trusting. I mean, this is the set of twins I was talking about. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
More names for you not to trust. Anyway, announced a major restructuring due to ongoing weakness in the crypto market. So job cuts happened. So about 25% of the staff was cut. So the company plans to lay off up to 200 employees, which is about 25% of its global workforce. So these cuts affect staff in Europe, the US, and Singapore as part of a broader effort to reduce costs and simplify operations. So they also are exiting the UK. So they're leaving the UK, the EU, and Australia. So Gemini announced that it will shut down operations in the United Kingdom, the European Union, and Australia. Crazy. So accounts in those regions will switch to withdrawal only mode on March 5th, 2026. So accounts in those, because I know we got viewers from Australia, EU, and the UK. So please keep in mind, if you use Gemini Exchange, that it's going to switch to withdrawal only mode on March 5th, 2026. So meaning customers can take their money off the platform, but cannot trade or deposit more. So full account closures are scheduled for April 6, 2026. So if you're in the UK, EU, or Australia, April 6, 2026. All right. So what this means for users. So users in the UK, EU, and Australia should withdraw funds and close open positions before March 5th, 2026 to avoid forced sell-offs at market prices. Products and features like trading, staking, or NFT marketplaces in those regions will be disabled during the wind down period. So the financial impact. So Gemini has filed with the US, with the SEC, saying it expects to record roughly $11 million in restructuring charges tied to these layoffs and market exits. So the company's stock price dipped sharply after the announcement, reflecting market reaction. So why this is happening? So the company cited operational complexity and high costs of maintaining markets in multiple countries as reasons for pulling back. So Gemini is now focusing its efforts on its core U.S. business and Singapore operations. So Gemini is cutting 25% of its staff, bro. So that's part of their cost saving measures as well. So yeah. Be careful over there with Gemini. But I see what I'm saying. You can't trust none of these people. They're all in the same orbit. All in the same orbit.
Damn, fam. Damn. Nah, this is wild because it's just like, those people that's working at these places over there in Gemini, they probably have crypto, right? So if they lose their job, what do they have to do?
Sell to survive. Yeah, sell at a loss to survive. Crazy.
Because they know what's up. They know what's up.
100. Yep. Yep. So yeah, we got some more updates. So let's talk about Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is in a critical warning zone, threatening a 42% drop before the new bull run can start. Yes, this is the dip we have been waiting for. I'm excited. I woke up happy as hell to see Bitcoin at 60 something. I say, yes, this is a dip we've been waiting for. XRP at $1 something. So for people who bought XRP over $2 and $3, this your time to shine. This your time to shine. I know some of y'all hoping it goes to 50 cents, 60 cents. I'm not gonna say it's not gonna go there, but what I will say is I wouldn't bank on being able to purchase it. It could go to, that don't mean the exchanges are gonna allow you to be successful in your deposit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that doesn't mean that the exchanges, because I guarantee you, if XRP goes back to those levels, that's 60 cents, anything under $1, truthfully. I don't think that dip is for retail. I think that dip would be for institutions. I'm just saying. I wouldn't bank on it. I'm 50-50 with it. Maybe they let some of y'all in. Maybe it's free for all. Or maybe it's just for institutions. But I'm just saying, I would just be starting to take advantage of these prices for people who was accumulating XRP at $2 and $3. Okay, this your time to shine right here. Because it ain't no guarantee that you're going to be able to purchase at the prices. But yeah, I'll let you go ahead, D.
Might be a free for all, and they might just be like, hey, this is your last opportunity, because they putting all this FUD out here. So basically, Bitcoin dropping below 70K feels scary, not because the price is low, but because the part of the cycle is about pressure, right? And who is actually feeling the pain right now? Not the strongest holders. The answer is not the strongest holders yet, and historically that matters a lot. So who are the long-term holders and why they matter? Because the long-term holders, coins that haven't moved in like 155 plus days, usually are early buyers, conviction holders, and institutions, or the, I'm not selling shit crowd. These are people who sit through volatility, they ignore the headlines, and don't panic sell. So when they start selling at a loss, the markets are usually close to exhaustion. So the possible 42% drop. So Bitcoin must go to, the article doesn't say Bitcoin must go to 40K. Historically, clean bottoms often happens when long-term holders finally feel real pain, right? So that pain zone lines up around that 40, 50K region. Roughly the average cost basis of long-term holders from 70K, that was about 42% drawdown. So think of the cost basis like this. So at what price did the strongest holders buy? Oh. What happened? Oh, okay.
They're messing with our stuff, bro. They doing it again.
Goddamn. So think of the cost basis like this. So at what prices did the strongest holders buy their Bitcoin? So if the price stays above that level, they're still in profit, no emotional pressure, no forced selling. But if the price falls to or below that level, the conviction gets tested. These are psychological shifts, and catapultation becomes possible, because right now Bitcoin is still above the long-term holder cost basis, meaning that they're uncomfortable, but they're not hurting yet. So the long-term holder, so when coins are sold, are they sold at a profit or a loss? So they got the SOPR is selling at a profit. If it's less than one, or if it's more than one, it's selling at a loss. So what we see now is the long-term holders is still above one. It's drifting lower, but it hasn't broken. So we're gonna see. Why 40, 50K keeps showing up is because that's the zone where long-term holders average buy price sits, and then that's where convictions get stress tested, and that's where the past cycle saw catapultation, indifference, and durable bottoms. So that's what the author calls the neighborhood, not the target. So you think Bitcoin's going to 40, that 40-50 range at this point in time?
Maybe in the, I wouldn't be shocked if it goes in the 50s. No, the 40s would shock me, but the 50s would shock me. Yeah, I know Ian Dunlap, I know he said 63,000 is going to 63.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I we'll see. I mean, he been on targets for the most part. So
yeah,
we'll see if he continues to be on target. But 50s wouldn't shock me though. That's all I'm saying. 40s, yeah, 40s would shock me. I'd be like, oh shit, what the fuck going on? That's when I'm gonna start doing y'all this bitch stuttering. I don't know what the fuck going on.
They'll do something. They better do something.
But I don't think it'll go to low 50s though. I think it'll stay above 55. But yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that's why I put the price up here so y'all can see it's at 66 right now. So I know we at some tough levels right now. So I wonder what they're doing over there at MicroStrategy. Oh, there might be some stressful days at work for them.
Joker's looking around like, okay.
Right.
All right.
We got to talk about this real quick. We got to talk about Coinbase. Coinbase fends off Nevada's emergency bid to halt prediction markets. So y'all, here we go. So me and D was talking about it this morning, and I said, well, BlackRock showed they ass. So that's that. So we see where what's going on here. Because Nevada has a good case on Coinbase saying y'all don't have a license to be doing that shit. And truthfully, if you don't have a license, because that's like, going to a restaurant that has a bar and they ain't got their liquor license, then we're gonna shut the whole restaurant down, right? You ain't got your liquor license. So I don't know, you know what I'm saying? So that just tells you, boy, money talks, boy. When you got BlackRock and JP Morgan on your side, you cannot fail. So Nevada regulators sued Coinbase. So the Nevada Gaming Control Board filed a civil enforcement action in state court. They argued that Coinbase's new prediction market contracts people can trade on the outcome of real-world events are actually unlicensed gambling under Nevada law. So they asked a court to issue a temporary restraining order and preliminary injunction to stop these markets from being offered to Nevada residents like myself. So prediction markets versus sports betting debate. So Nevada sees certain contracts, especially on sports outcomes, as betting that should be regulated under its state gaming laws. So regulators say offering such markets without a Nevada license violates local gambling rules. So the judge refused the emergency halt for now. So a Nevada state judge denied the request for an immediate ban. The court did not shut down the prediction markets yet. Instead, it scheduled a hearing for next week so Coinbase and the state can argue their positions. So Coinbase's legal defense. So Coinbase says the prediction markets it lists are federally regulated financial contracts, not gambling. They argue these kinds of event contracts are under the exclusive authority of the U.S. Commodity Futures Trading Commission, which is the CFTC, through the Commodity Exchange Act, and that state gambling laws can't override that federal framework. So it's a broader legal fight in crypto. So this dispute mirrors similar legal battles in other states where platforms like Polymarket and Kalshi have faced scrutiny. So Polymarket, for example, was temporarily ordered to stop serving Nevada users, showing the issue is ongoing and not unique to Coinbase. So Nevada not playing because y'all really fucking up the mob pockets right now. They losing millions right now with this shit. They losing millions. So yeah, we'll see. So they have a hearing next week, y'all. So we'll get an update on see how that hearing is going next week. I thought this was hella interesting with the prediction markets, especially in a gambling state. So so we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that mob money as long as BlackRock money. I'm not sure.
That's the other thing. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Yeah, everybody be in the same motherfucking arena.
Yeah.
I don't know. So we'll keep an eye on this. This is interesting. I don't plan to get too much involved in the prediction market, so I don't care if they do or don't. Let us get it, because it ain't something I'm trying to get addicted to.
I don't know. Because if it becomes accessible, I'm trying to tell you, as of
right now, I'm not interested. Will I get into it later? Who knows? I might, but right now I ain't too interested in that.
Because I feel that they're gonna make it so mainstream, just like how they made sports betting so mainstream, that it's gonna be irresistible for a lot of folks that probably didn't even think of it before. Because it's not just gonna be sports; it's gonna be everything, yo. Jokers is gonna be betting on just, okay, it's gonna rain this week, or it's gonna fucking snow this week, or whatever. If you can't do that now, so I know what you're saying, though.
Yeah.
But they're gonna entice it. Just like they did sports betting. I feel.
For sure. It'll get to that point for sure. So we got Trump's crypto venture World Liberty Financial faces probe in a $500 million deal. Please get into this.
So basically what happened here is, World Liberty Financial, you already know, the crypto venture of the Trump family, is now facing a House probe over the reported $500 million deal in the Abu Dhabi linked entity. So the probe also involves World Liberty Financial's dollar-pegged USD1 stablecoin. As part of the deal, the entity has reportedly acquired 49% in Trump's crypto venture. We talked about that several days ago, which was like, it went under the radar. It wasn't really like that big of a news, but I feel like this is huge news. So U.S. House launches probe into the, World Liberty Financial. Why are we not surprised? So Republican Ro Khanna of the House Select Committee has sent a formal letter to World Liberty Financial seeking detailed information on its reported deal with the UAE. So Khanna requests records of payments and communications related to the transaction. So besides, he cited the concerns over potential conflicts of interest and national security issues tied to U.S. export controls and advanced AI chips. So the inquiry also extends to World Liberty Financial's reported use of USD1 stablecoin in the $2 billion transaction involving crypto exchange Binance. This probe comes following the Wall Street Journal reporting alleging that World Liberty Financial struck a separate undisclosed $500 million agreement to acquire an equity stake in the exchange. So in this letter, Khanna asks whether the $187 million from the UAE deal was directed to businesses linked to the Trump family. Moreover, he also questioned whether additional payments were made to affiliates of World Liberty Financial's co-founders. So when questioned about this UAE deal, Donald Trump denied the allegations. He said, "I don't know about it. I know that crypto is a big thing. My sons are handling it. My family is handling it, and I guess they get investments from different people." That's what he said. No, this joke is funny. Every time he talks, it's funny as shit. So
you're the brother from Queens, bro. It's a New Yorker, bro.
Yeah. That's straight up and down New Yorker, right? So Democrats to have an ethics test before the crypto bill. So following the Abu Dhabi deal with World Liberty Financial, Democrats are seeking to push efforts for stricter ethics provisions in the crypto market structure bill. And then Republicans have been voting with support from Democrats. Speaking on it, Cory Booker of New Jersey, who's also considered a pro-crypto Democrat, said it has created more of a sense of moral urgency for us to have ethics a part of this. The Trump administration has demonstrated the grossest, most egregious corruption from the White House we've ever seen. Wow. There were definitely presidents that were slave masters, but we're not going to get into that. This confrontation between the Democrats and the Republicans will test the bipartisan deal making between the two parties. Although both Republicans and Democrats have signaled a willingness to move the bill forward, it will be interesting to see whether Trump's crypto deals cast a shadow over it.
Ooh.
Man, they want to get in his. They want to slow his bread up so much, man. They want to slow his bread up so much. I thought we live in a capitalistic country, yo. Free enterprise. What happened to free enterprise?
Free enterprise is a capital. Yeah, this whole country thrives off capitalism.
Oh,
capitalism is why we're technologically behind. Infrastructure and everything. Why infrastructure isn't up to date and all of that, all because of capitalism.
Greed. Greed, my people's.
How y'all finna question him? I don't really care if you don't like him and all that, but come on now, y'all. It's y'all looking a little hypocritical. Is all I'm saying. A little hypocritical. That's all.
Somebody in the chat said Cory Booker can't talk. He does insider trading. Ooh.
Ooh. All right, we ain't gonna get too much into that. They're gonna take the live down because I don't think they already let us know that they tapped into. That's why the live stream acting a little weird. So if I come off and back on, they fucking with the shit. B&D ain't touching it. We ain't even in the restream thing. I'm on the article page. I ain't even over there for my shit to be fucking up. So they already, we're gonna chill on that. We're gonna chill on that.
Yo, they took that article down, yo.
The one you sent me. Yeah, I saw that. I'm gonna tell you that one of yours is not up anymore.
And you know what it was about? It was about XRP and Ripple gaining institutions quietly getting XRP and Ripple.
And they took the article down.
They took the article down.
Damn, bro. This is why you got I wish you would have screenshotted that one.
I forgot.
Dang, crypto. So that was on Crypto Slate, y'all. So we had an article. What was it about again? It was about institutions quietly buying Ripple and XRP.
Yeah. Amid all this shit. Amid
all this, everything going on, institutions was quietly buying XRP, and they Crypto Slate, which is a site we use. I mean, we just used it for one of the articles. They took the article.
It seems like they put this one up because it's the same author. I think he just he retitled it. This is what he did. He retitled it, yo.
Which one?
The last one I just put in there.
Oh. Ripple prepares to dominate the $24 billion RWA market by integrating controversial new permission layer. Yeah, they made him change that headline. They said, no, your headline's a little too... Take that down. Yeah, just redo it. Words up a little bit. That was a little too blunt, though. That's a little too straightforward. We need to still... They need to be confused. We need to keep them confused, okay?
Just know that. So Ripple just made the XRPL way more attractive to banks and institutions, right? They added a feature that lets regulated financial players use a public blockchain without breaking laws or exposing private information. So that's huge because institutions want blockchain benefits, but they must follow KYC, AML, and compliance rules. Until now, public blockchains made that awkward or risky. So this upgrade tries to solve that. So permissioned on a blockchain, on a public blockchain. So what does that mean? So a public blockchain, of course, y'all know is open to anyone. A permission system usually means restricted access. So the XRPL is doing both at the same time. So think of it as like, a public highway and, with special gated lanes only for certain vehicles to go through. So that's what, it pretty much is. So permission domains in simple terms is a rule book stored on a blockchain that says only wallets with the right credentials can use this area. So what's inside a domain? A list of approved credentials. Each credential is issued by a trusted issuer, and then credentials expire, important for compliance. Credentials are like this wallet passed KYC. This wallet belongs to a licensed bank. This wallet is allowed in this jurisdiction, etc. So no personal data is put on chain. And why institutions care so much about this shit is because before this, institutions avoided on-chain activity. They couldn't control who they traded with. So the unknown wallets, pretty much was a legal risk. But now they could trade with only verified entities, and then compliance is enforced automatically. And then there's no need for messy off-chain lists or middlemen. So how this changes trading on the XRPL is that the XRPL can now run a DEX where only approved wallets can participate. So think of bank-only trading pools, regulated liquidity, and verified counterparties. So each trading pool belongs to a specific permission domain, only accepts orders from wallets with the right credentials, and then even cross-currency payments can be restricted to compliant liquidity only. So why Ripple couldn't safely do this before is because Ripple had 300 plus institutional partners, but using an open DEX meant that unknown liquidity sources, and that's a compliance nightmare. So with the permission domains, Ripple can safely route payments on the XRPL, knowing who's exactly on the other side and still get that blockchain speed and transparency. So what does this mean for RWA? So current RWA market is about $24 billion and it's growing rapidly. And institutions want 24/7 markets, but regulated assets can't trade freely with anonymous wallets. So the permission domains fix that shit. So the public settlement, the regulated access, and always on markets. So this is pretty much saying that Ripple is positioning itself to dominate the RWA infrastructure. And then they talk about ICE, not the ICE that's running around grabbing people up, but the stock market, the New York Stock Exchange parent company, and how they're building tokenized security platforms, 24/7 trading, and stablecoin settlement. It's funny how this is called the New York Stock Exchange parent company is called ICE, and the people that's rounding all these people up is called ICE. They could have named them anything else. So I'm just putting it out there. But yeah. So this, I feel like he did a more political article. This is a more political article than I had up before. Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, and I think they took it down right before we went live too, because I went back to click on it. I was like, oh, this not up here no more.
Yeah.
Insane. Yeah. So yeah, I saw something about this, about the XRP domain thing and all that on X. They were talking about it. And then you see in the middle of this article, they got to fudge you out, talking about Ripple's massive license victory has a structural shift that could actually divert volume away from XRP. See what I'm saying? They had you reading this, and then they want you to make sure. Yeah, see what I'm saying? This is what they do right here. They have you second guessing because they like, oh yeah, this is a good opportunity. Ripple prepares to dominate, blah, blah, blah. Talk about the XRPL. And then in the midst of that, while you're thinking about investing in it, oh, here's a related article. So yeah, you may not want. So you see what I'm saying? It causes confusion for people who like are not like in line with what's going on, like they're just not aware, the uninformed. So
and it may not be Homeboy's fault. It may not be because he's usually on point. He's on point with the articles.
Yeah. No. It ain't his fault. It ain't his fault. I was just saying that's what algorithm is doing. So but yeah, I just wanted to address some comments real quick. Somebody said Trump pulled the okie dokie on MAGA crypto community. I don't want to say. So this is the whole thing. This is y'all time to shine. Y'all people that totally hate Trump, like your hatred for Trump, which is cool. You can hate him. I don't care. Because I don't care for him either. This y'all time to shine in a dip to make it seem like Trump pulling some type of okie doke. Is Trump lining his pockets up? Duh. That's the whole reason he's the president. Okay, but it doesn't change the fact that we're going through a transition and we're switching over to a digital system. The payment rails are still changing. We're still upgrading. Nothing has changed. We're just in a dip right now. This dip was always going to happen. Anybody that's been in crypto for the last 5 or 6 years or beyond that knows that this was always the play. Crypto bros have been saying this, and the people that was here earlier than me that know more than me literally told y'all this was how it was going to go before takeoff time, that everything was going to dip. So this was planned. We knew this was going to happen. This was the dip we've been waiting for. So of course, y'all people that hate Trump to the fullest, to the highest degree, is going to come in the chat and say Trump pulled a okie dokie on the MAGA crypto community. Like, no, everything is still happening. It doesn't change anything. We're just in. This is the dip we've been waiting for. We knew about this dip. We knew this dip was coming. We've been waiting for it. We was waiting for it all 2025. We was waiting for this.
Yeah, we was.
Yeah, so this y'all time to shine though. So if this is y'all little I told you so moment, okay, we'll see how long it lasts. We'll see how long it lasts. Come holler at me around fall, around August, September, and let's see if you got the same tune. August, September, October, you know what I'm saying? Let's see where things are right before midterms. Because we all know historically markets go up before everybody got to go vote on these midterms. So let's see if you got the same tune around that time.
And then Trump said we got to go through some pain.
Yeah.
Before we get to
before we get there, but we knew that. That's where the rise of the Phoenix analogy came from. That it was going to be fire. You got to create a fire so that and the ashes got to come and you rise from the Phoenix. That's where all that shit came from. Where y'all think it came from? This is the dip we've been waiting for. We've been waiting for Bitcoin to go down. We've been waiting for this shit. I'm excited. I'm so glad this goddamn dip happening so we can get it out the way. I'm like, oh my God. I'm so excited. You know what I'm saying? So
just withstand the storm, fam.
So take advantage of the dip. A lot of y'all getting tax returns right now. You need to be investing. I guarantee you're gonna be so happy that you skipped out on going to the Bahamas or going on that cruise and put your shit in crypto, because then after that, you're gonna be able to go to the Bahamas or go on a cruise whenever you feel like it. Please make sure if you're gonna go on vacation, cool, but please make sure you invest some of that tax return. Please.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do. That's not financial advice because everybody got different situations. But for those people that you know what I'm saying, that can afford it, please use some of that tax return and get into this dip. This is like,
there you go.
This is the dip to take advantage of right here. A lot of y'all been praying for a dip. Here it is. Take advantage of it. You get your taxes. This is what we should have been doing with our tax return this whole time instead of fucking it off. So please do the right thing this time. You've been doing the same thing your whole life since you started working. Change it up now. It's time to do something else. You see what I'm saying? So
just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yep, exactly. So make sure y'all take advantage of this dip. Somebody say it's like Christmas in February by the dip. So yeah, y'all take advantage of that dip. Exactly. Okay. All right. So yeah, we're gonna go to the next. Shout out my man's Rick. Rick said he made 4K short in Bitcoin. He said he loving the dip. Exactly. All right. So let's talk about it real quick. I got an article on Visa and MasterCard to go over real quick. So Visa, this is more so for my small business owners. So Visa platform offers small businesses access to financing, marketing, and tech support. So Visa and MasterCard both getting busy. Yeah, they trying to make sure they they are serving the small businesses. So so Visa. So here's what's going on. So let's see. So they have announced a new program called Visa in Maine. It's designed to help small business owners access funding, attract more customers, and adopt modern tools and technologies to grow their operations. So Visa in Maine focuses on three main areas. So number one is business capital. So Visa is launching a $100 million working capital fund in partnership with a community lender to help small businesses secure flexible financing. So this aims to address one of the biggest challenges small business owners face is getting access to capital to grow or sustain their operations. Number two is Business Connect, which is marketing and visibility. So the platform will offer marketing resources, workshops, signage, and digital guides to help small businesses attract customers, both during everyday operations and around big local or national events. So this includes support tied to high traffic events such as the FIFA World Cup 2026 to give merchants more visibility. And number three is Business Essentials, which is technology and tools. So Visa in Maine gives businesses access to digital tools and training, including digital payment acceptance, expense management, and money movement compatibilities. And risk and fraud mitigation tools, financial education, and digital transformation support, because we're going through a digital transformation. Basically, Visa is like, let me help all y'all transition to this new digital system because we still need y'all to transact. So we're gonna give y'all the money to help y'all out because we ain't trying to lose. We'd rather give y'all $100 million and lose $5 million. So we need y'all to get on board. We're gonna give y'all some funding, we're gonna give y'all some education, and we're gonna give y'all some marketing visibility, so that we make sure y'all don't lose y'all step. Well, in this whole transition, we want to make sure y'all don't get lost in the sauce, because small businesses is what makes the economy go round. So basically, Visa saying we're gonna save y'all. We're gonna make sure y'all straight as we go through this digital transformation. Okay. So yeah, so financial education and digital transformation support. So this helps small businesses compete better in a digital economy. So why this matters, because small and medium-sized businesses often lag larger companies in digital tools and online services, which can make customer acquisition and growth more difficult. So Visa's platform is meant to help close that gap by making modern tools easier to adopt and finance more accessible. So the initiative combines Visa's network, marketing expertise, and financial resources to meet business owners where they are locally and digitally. So if you are a small or mid-sized business, definitely take advantage. Definitely look into this Visa in Maine. And I just kind of wanted to bring awareness so that y'all could see Visa is even they helping businesses transition because we transitioning. I just wanted to give y'all more confirmation so that y'all still okay in this deal. That everything changing and they making sure everybody's straight. Basically, they're trying to like make sure they don't lose no money as we shift. They want to make that like, it take y'all longer to catch on to the new tech. So we're gonna make sure y'all got it. Y'all got the funding to do so. Like this is bullish. This is good. This is a good. I was happy with this.
Yeah, because fam, we still need small businesses. If you're a small business right now, you need to get fucking hip, fam. Get hip.
Gotta get hip.
It's gonna be painful for you if you're not.
For sure. For sure. So MasterCard, I got one more article on MasterCard. It's the last one. MasterCard says readiness is key as enterprises move to AI agents. So we are getting ready. I'm telling you, we're getting ready to start seeing these AI agents. I'm sure we're gonna see a lot of AI agent. I can't wait for Sunday. I'm sure we're gonna see a lot of AI agent commercials and advertisements on Sunday. That's the whole reason I'm watching it. I don't even know who playing in the Super Bowl, y'all. That's how out of luck. That's how you know I ain't been sports betting. That's why I was telling you, I ain't even interested in prediction markets right now.
It's the Seahawks and the Patriots. Again.
What did DeFi King say about the Seahawks? Every time something happens, it's the Seahawks playing the Super Bowl.
The Seahawks will win, right? Or something.
I gotta call him. I'm gonna have to call.
It was something that he said the other day. He was like, the Seahawks win every time. Something. Yeah.
Something. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna have to call DeFi King.
Listen, don't be putting your house on that shit. I'm just saying.
Yeah, y'all don't bet the house now. Don't bet the house, please. I don't want nobody out here homeless. Yeah. Oh, every time. Oh, here it is. Every time a new pope comes into office, the Seahawks go win.
That's what it was. Thank you.
Thank you, mastering my inner source. Appreciate you so much for that.
That is exactly Paul Dexter mastering. Yeah, Crypto KB. They all said the same thing with the Pope. Yeah, thank you.
Got you. Okay, thank you, KB. Thank you, Paul. Thank y'all. All right, bet. So we got MasterCard. So MasterCard says readiness is key. This is how you know they're getting close to start to launch this bitch. A lot of us finna be out here, looking for another job. Readiness is key.
I mean, shit. We went over all the retail shit. So yesterday.
Yeah. So as businesses adopt AI agents, so MasterCard is pushing a message to businesses worldwide. The shift to AI agents. It's here, y'all. So software that can act and make decisions autonomously. So it is autonomously is not just a future trend, but something companies need to prepare for now. So what MasterCard means by readiness. So according to a MasterCard executive, simply experimenting with AI isn't enough. Companies need an AI-ready culture where teams understand how AI fits the business, structured data that AI can reliably use, a clear ownership and rules of how agents operate, and robust security and privacy safeguards so autonomous decisions stay safe and compliant. So MasterCard says that having these foundations in place will be a competitive advantage as AI agents become more common in daily operations. So what MasterCard is rolling out to help businesses make the shift, MasterCard has introduced a new offering. So MasterCard Agent Suite. So this is a set of tools and customizable AI agents that companies can build, test, and deploy agents for specific business needs, get technical support and advisory services, and leverage MasterCard's payments expertise and data insights. So the agent suite is intended to help enterprises move from planning to real execution safely and practically. It's expected to be available in Q2 2026. Q2 2026. Why this matters? Because MasterCard and industry analysts project that about 1/3 of enterprise software apps could use agentic AI by 2028. And a large portion of customer interactions and internal tasks may be supported by AI agents by 2030. So this reflects a broader trend where AI is moving from experimental pilots to real business functions, like recommending products, helping with customer service, or even guiding shopping interactions. Here we go.
Q2. Ain't that April, May? Okay.
Yep.
April, May. And then the DTCC said they rolling out their tokenized shit second half of the year. That's June.
Woo!
This is like controlled chaos, fam. Love it. Gotta love it.
Gotta love it. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. So yes, make sure y'all make sure, hey, make sure y'all continue to have the mentality y'all have. Keep y'all mindsets, bro. You not lost in the sauce, the sheep is. Okay, please remember that. Just because the majority is going in one direction and we going in another, don't mean you're wrong. That actually means you should actually be confident. When everybody over there and you going over here, you should be like, oh, okay, I know I'm doing the right shit because I ain't following everybody. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we good, y'all. This dip was anticipated. We've been waiting for it. Anybody in the space that knows what the hell is going on knows that this is definitely a sign. To make sure whatever bags you packing, better make sure you got your toothbrush. Now, this is the time when you packing up for a trip. You making sure you got your toothpaste and enough underwear. This time. Make sure you got your toothbrush and your toiletries. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you got all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, whenever I go traveling, make sure I got enough underwear with anything.
My grandma always say pack extra drawers. You never know what happens. You might have to stay up for extra days. Make sure you got extra underwear. Yeah, main thing is that underwear though, because that odor. I don't need to
That shit get rough. That shit get rough down there, boy. You smell like motherfucking bison.
Yeah, men too. Girls, men too. Make sure y'all change your drawers. Like this the time you packing your bags up. You making sure you got everything. This that time. This where we at. Make sure y'all got all your shit now. Make sure y'all got everything. But yeah, y'all. Again, we are doing a DeFi income stacking class. This is we're gonna help you turn yield into cash flow. So that's what we on now. Is building cash flow. So we're not chasing APYs. We are building income. So we are doing a class on that on February 22nd. So you're going to learn about yield layering, compounding versus extracting income, how to pay yourself without killing a position, when yield is a trap versus when it's strategic. So this is a class that we're doing because all we worried about is cash flow. We want to make sure people, I don't care if it's $100, $500, $1,000. Everybody needs extra cash flow right now. So we're doing a class on that. So it's called DeFi income stacking. We're doing an early bird special. It ain't that many slots left. Make sure y'all tap in on that early bird. Take advantage of that early bird before those slots fill up. All right. So yeah, the DeFi income stacking class, again, it'll be on February 22nd at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. The early bird special is $80. It'll be $100 once all those slots fill up. I think we are very close to those slots filling up. So make sure you guys take advantage of that class. It's going to be a big one because we want everybody out here earning cash flow, at least know how to. So yeah. And D, you doing a trust call today?
Oh yeah. We're doing a nice call today at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know, you'll learn how to become your bank through insurance, and then you'll also learn how you can get a trust. Right? Because a lot of people have been asking me and Kween about how do I set up my trust? Well, this is an opportunity for you to get a free trust, right? By protecting yourself. This is probably the cheapest way I've ever seen anybody get a trust, right? And it's very easy. You don't need a lawyer. Like, you could do it yourself, fam. So take advantage of this opportunity. Go to the tab in the link in the bio and say free trust class, and I'll make sure you're on that class, on that call.
Please make sure y'all take advantage of that free trust. Everybody need to be setting up a free trust. Like I told them on the Patreon call last night, some of y'all plan to I ain't saying no names, but some of y'all plan to divorce y'all spouse and shit when y'all get this money on us. Y'all might want to have a trust and shit set up. That way you can set up your beneficiaries and all that. Y'all might want to set y'all shit up. This y'all plan to get a divorce and shit. So yeah, but take advantage of that free trust though, because it do cost a lot to set up a trust. I know it's like $3,000 or $4,000 at minimum to set up a trust, and they offering it for free. So free trust with D and them with that company he's with. Fill out the questionnaire. D and them will give you a call. They'll do the whole presentation run through so y'all can see what company it is and what's going on. So just hit up D. Make sure y'all tap in with D with that. And it's a questionnaire in the bio. It's in the link tree and it's in the description over here on YouTube. Make sure y'all take advantage of that. Somebody said look at the RSI crypto about to bounce back. About to bounce. Look at RSI. Crypto about to bounce. Look at RSI. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at it, bro. Appreciate you. I'm gonna look at it. So yeah, other than that, y'all, man, make sure y'all get in that Patreon. If y'all not in the BlockNation community Patreon, get in the Patreon. That's where all the news and updates are. All the updates and stuff going there before we even come on live. It's just everybody keeping up with everything that's going on. So we want everybody to be tapped in. A lot of us don't have people to talk to about this. That's how we even got here. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all join the community. Because like I said, a lot of us ain't had nobody to talk to. I ain't had, until I met D, I ain't had nobody to talk to about this. That's why I made the red hoodie video, because I ain't had nobody to talk to about it. So I got on the internet and said, well, hell, fuck it. I'm gonna talk to strangers. I can't talk to y'all. So and then boom, now we so yeah, make sure y'all join the community for sure. Yeah, for sure. Child, forget that RSI. We ain't day trading right now.
Wait, is the RSI oversold or underbought? What is it? What is it right now? I'm just curious. Where's the lines at? For that person that put who's that?
I don't know. They ain't commented since they said it.
Oh, okay.
I think it was who was it? Swindled Rhino.
Yeah. I haven't looked at it. I haven't looked at the indicators.
I said we ain't day trading. Way said we ain't day trading.
I mean, nah. It's like you could be the best chart person in the world. Like
you can't predict this shit. It's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard to predict this shit, y'all. So, but yeah, y'all. But yeah, other than that, man, we'll tap in with y'all. We'll see y'all on the YouTube and all that tomorrow. But yeah, man, tap in the BlockNation community. Make sure y'all get in that DeFi class. You know what I'm saying? All we worried about is cash flow. So turn your yield into cash flow. So make sure you get into that class. But other than that, man, we'll see y'all.